Okay, and this is probably going to be my final video. I have like 15 minutes left, and by the time I get it uploaded, my time is going to be gone. So, my videos. I have a website. Yes, I'm talking about not a book, not an event. I'm talking about a website. The website that I am referring to is www.angelabchrysler.com, where you will see more of this. There. Okay. Um, I have used my website as a massive launching pad because I apparently don't have enough to do, and it is designed with the idea that when you step into my website, you step into the world, and it really is a world. One day I'm going to talk to you about what Under Earth is and launch that wonderful world onto you. You kind of see a peek into it in Dollar and Shadow, but actually most of my books actually have a little something of Under Earth in them. So on my website, I have your classic about books, news and appearances where I'm showing up, the index. Yes, the website is so huge I actually have an index. And of course, there's my blog where I blog about me. If you scroll down, I have a second menu bar, and yeah, I'm just reading this. So I have Tales of the Drury, a little section. Let me slow down. Tales of the Drury. That's the series that Dollar and Shadow belongs to. And my goodness, is it a world? This is partly where Under Earth kind of trails into. So Tales of the Drury opens up into Dollar and Shadow. You have Colin's World. You have the glossary, and then you have my project that I am currently writing. This is like a surprise reveal. By the way, I am currently writing a book called Brain to Books, the author's manual to marketing, that I hope will be releasing this year. It is mostly done. It's just a matter of accumulating all the sources from everywhere and adding a few more articles. I have probably 20 articles more to write, and then I will be publishing this Brain to Books composition under the Brain to Books name. That one is going to be directed more toward the authors who follow me. The other thing that I have going on is, of course, Fire and Lies, which is book 2 of the Tales of the Drury series, and a little other project that I'm working on, and I'm not certain yet if I want to reveal it. I'm probably going to sit on that one a little longer, and I'm really excited about it. And then, of course, if you've noticed, if you've ever stepped into my site, it is loaded with HD images. So I've accumulated a lot of the fantasy images into the art gallery. I have the Wandering Wench styled after a D&D game because I am that big of a nerd that I still RPG with D&D. And if you don't know what that means, what are you doing? Just it's a nerd thing. Basically, you walk into the Wandering Wench, and I make reference to the Wandering Wench, or should I say Bergen makes reference to the Wandering Wench in Fire and Lies. And there's basically all the news and events going on in a wonderful format. I have story time, so you can link right in and sit down and watch story time right in the website instead of toggling between YouTube. But the entire playlists are located on YouTube. And then I have featured reads where you will see my books alongside Cindy's books and several authors whose books are just outstanding in presentation and in story. Now, I want to take a moment to discuss feature reads. I am huge on standards. It can't just be a published book that you just throw on the website. What I have accumulated is fantasy and sci-fi books where they are rated 4.0 or higher on Amazon, and they have a professional looking cover. If these requirements are not met, they come off of featured reads or they are not elected to go onto featured reads. So we're not just talking fantasy and sci-fi books, we're talking high quality fantasy books. And I just want to put it out there once again, Cindy's books, all 3 of them are on featured reads because they are just that. Look at this thing, it's so pretty! Okay, the other thing I have is something that's quite unique called bonus features. The best way to explain bonus features to you is it is literally the 2-disc special edition of all my books. If you pick up any one of my books and you flip to the back of them, you will notice a little, okay, so the story ends. And I wrote, "Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for your support. May the kindest of words always find you." Followed by, "Congratulations, you have unlocked the Looking Glass. Go to angelabchrysler.com, search The Looking Glass, and enter the password, blank, to access the special features reserved just for you." Every one of my books comes with a bonus features disc, so to speak, that is only accessible through my website. So every time you finish one of my books, You will also find that there's a password, there's a link, you can go right in and you can read further. There is author commentary where I've broken down chapters and given you a little bit of insight. There are videos like this one telling you a little bit about how to make the movie or how to make the book. It's literally the making of the story. There are tangents, sidelines, there are deleted scenes, there are excerpts, there are scenes for the next book yet to be released. I believe for Dole Learn Shadow there are 5 chapters of Fire and Lies posted. Speaking of Fire and Lies, there is also going to be the cover reveal located under Dole Learn Shadow. So if you read Dole Learn Shadow, as soon as I get the cover, it will be posted under that special secret bonus features. In addition to that, Fire and Lies is also, this is kind of creepy that I'm doing this, but sometimes while I'm working, I sit down and I hit record and I brainstorm to myself, kind of like a whiteboard, and I come up with ideas. I do this probably, it's kind of creepy, I do it every day, I'm going to admit. But I've taken these and I've actually posted them on my website under special features. When Fire and Lies is released, you can actually access these videos and see how creepy and how that far gone I am with my dissociation. Okay, I'm making a joke of it, I probably shouldn't, but you get the idea. Where I'm actually brainstorming and coming up with a plot that you are actually, that you just finished reading. So there's a lot of information, there's a lot of bonus features under that, and you'll be able to see them all. But there's more than that. If you become a member, you get access to a password that unlocks more books. Basically, anytime you read one of my books or become a member, you have a little bit more access to the website. So that's really exciting. For me anyway. Maybe you don't find it exciting, but I do. Anyway, and of course I have the Brain Book Cyber Convention going on. If you have not taken a look at this event, it is so worth an event for readers and for authors. I have links. I talk about how great Heldat is, and it is. Thank you, Matt. And I also talk about, there was one more thing here that I had in mind. What was it that, it was really important. Well, it was really important. Drat! I can't remember what it was. Oh, sugar pickles. Yep. I do not remember what was so important that I had to tell you about, and now I'm drawing a blank and my time is up. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'll probably type it in when I remember it, but I really can't remember it right now. I have Goodreads giveaways going on, but I'll post that video. So thank you again so much for joining us. Congratulations, Cindy, on your release. I love the cover. It's beautiful. And I am eager to get my hands on the project you are currently working on. I'm not sure if you've revealed it yet, so I'm keeping it hush, but as soon as you have access and it goes live, I want it. Okay, thank you.